Hi, everybody. Hope you survived a hot day out there on this Saturday, coming to you at almost 7:30 in the evening. I'm going to start with the live camera image from just a little bit ago from the rooftop of the Gerhardt by the Sea Resort. We love staying up there, by the way. It's a timeshare, or no, it's not. It's a privately owned condominium community, but you can rent condos there. They have a front desk. It's up there with that golf course, the Gerhardt Links. They have the McMinimans. It's really great. And then you look back at Tillamook Head, and the reason I'm showing you this image is Seaside. These are the highs today. Seaside hit 92 degrees. I often say whenever we have an east wind, and you're talking about coast temperatures potentially being as warm as the valley sometimes, the best bet for that hot surge is Seaside, and Seaside did it again today. 92 with an east breeze. Salem 93. Seaside, they don't keep records that well there, so I'm not sure. I don't think they have it noted if that's a record or not. The record in Salem is 94. You folks did not break that. But all of these below my white line, these were records for the date. Portland 93. The old record was 92. Vancouver 93. Hillsboro 92. Troutdale 92. Astoria, and I included the year here because, wow, Astoria made it to 89. That breaks a record for the date that goes all the way back to 1912. So that is pretty gosh darn impressive. Okay, we have the heat advisory up for one more day. The National Weather Service officially has this advisory, everything in orange, up through 11 p.m. tomorrow evening on Sunday. It still includes, and as we just saw for good reason, the coast into the valley, but not the Columbia River Gorge, where it was not as warm in the gorge today. In fact, cooler than expected. But the east winds blowing out of the gorge, bringing the heat to the valley, and in some cases all the way to the beach. The peak wind gust at PDX day, a little windier than what I was projecting, 33 mile per hour gusts. And there were some areas, I know I played golf today. The golf course we were on up here in Clark County was pretty breezy. So east winds in your neighborhood could be similar tomorrow to whatever you had today. Again, the peak out at the airport along the Columbia was 33 miles per hour. We did something yesterday that I was not expecting. I had forecast 87, which would have tied the record for the date. We hit 90 yesterday. If you haven't heard, 90 degrees in Portland on Friday. That broke the record. Today, 93, as we just talked about. That broke the record of 82. Forecasting 82 tomorrow. That would break the record of 91. Projecting 87 on Monday, which would not break the record of 93. Now, I will tell you the weather modeling is going 90 on Monday, but I'm still eyeing, and I'm going to show you in a moment, I'm still eyeing at least the chance that we get some cumulus cloudiness building up tomorrow afternoon into Sunday evening, and the evening overnight through the day Monday, the ongoing threat of a scattered to spotty shower thunderstorm. Weather modeling is not showing much of a chance, meaning right now, if you were saying statistically speaking, odds favor us staying dry. But I'm going to show you the low that's coming, and that's the reason I'm at least throwing it out there, that there could be spotty showers and storms starting Sunday evening into Monday. Now, here's what's interesting, and we talked about this, I think, when I talked to you on Thursday. The record number for high temperatures reaching 90 or better for the month of May at PDX is 3. Never done it more than 3 times in the month of May. Downtown Portland, those records go back to, I think it's 1874. Never done it more than 4 times. So we went back to back yesterday and today. We expect to do it tomorrow. 90-degree temperatures 3 days in a row would tie the longest consecutive stretch of 90-degree heat in May. And it would also tie the PDX record for the most 90-degree days. So it'd be interesting to see if we do that tomorrow. If we would get up to 90 on Monday, that obviously would break all kinds of records. It would tie the downtown record. It would break the record for consecutive 90s all time. And it would break the PDX record. So crazy to be talking records, right, in the month of May. All right, so for your Sunday, if you're going to be out enjoying the sunshine and staying cool, again, you know the drill. Stay hydrated. I drink a lot of water today. Wear a hat, sunscreen. Be smart. Coast highs anywhere from at least 80 to back up to around 90, 92, especially on the north coast like we saw today. In the valley, pretty much where we were today, 90 to 94. I think I saw a 90. It was 94 at the National Weather Service office today in Portland. Not PDX, but the National Weather Service office, which is over on the east side of 205. And that was the warmest I saw. So right there again tomorrow. Gorge highs, here we go. No advisory and holding in the 80s, 85 to 88. The Dows, it looked like was going to get up into the low 90s. Now it looks like tomorrow will be 88. Government camp, 70 to 74. Bend, really nice over in Central Oregon, 83 projected for your Sunday. Okay, let's talk about that storm chance. That maybe it doesn't happen, but I'm throwing it out there. Okay, upper level low out to sea on the Pacific. Here we are right here. This is all holding off, so that's not really a player. But this low, this is the one that was all the way back in Nebraska and Kansas. And now here it is basically sitting over Salt Lake City and moving into parts of northern Nevada and Idaho at this hour. This thing is sliding toward us, and it's going to hold this line and kind of rotate across Northern California and Southern Oregon during the day tomorrow. Now notice on the satellite picture where you see the low, there's cloudiness, there's convection where you see the brighter clouds out ahead of it. By the time you get back over the Rockies and into Colorado, there are lightning strikes that were detected today. So this is at least going to bring increasing instability, cumulus clouds, and I feel like at least a chance of some lightning strikes late tomorrow through Monday across eastern Oregon and into the Cascades. And we'll see if it does anything here at home or not. But just if you start seeing clouds popping, especially over the mountains to the east tomorrow, that's why that low is coming in. So we'll see if we get something or not. I searched hard to find, the only thing I could find that weather modeling is indicating for a rain chance for us Sunday night into Monday is what is called precipitable water. Precipitable water means the total moisture available in an absolutely almost perfect scientific laboratory setting. How much water could you bring down? Well, as that low comes in, our precipitable water goes from nothing to a half of an inch or more tomorrow night into Monday. That doesn't mean it's going to rain. That just means that low is going to pull some moisture to work with. And if we get cumulus clouds popping, maybe we will have a heavy downpour. Again, that would be Saturday evening through Monday, the chance that I'm watching. There was that low back over Nebraska and Kansas on Friday, yesterday. Here it is, still showing up over Northern California, Northern Nevada, and Southern Oregon tomorrow. So we'll keep an eye on that. And I did mention when we talked Thursday, it's really an unusual pattern to have a high-pressure ridge build in, and then the center of the high goes up into Canada and cuts itself off, and you have a low migrating from east to west underneath it. That's really unusual. Still watching. After we get a break in the temperature somewhat, I think Monday and certainly Tuesday into Wednesday. This is, let me get over here. This is Thursday's weather map, May 18. Look at the ridging building back, knifing up into Canada. This would be a, 582, 585, 580. That's a 579 height over us. And it's at least going to be close to seeing 90 degrees again. Remember, we've never had more than 4 all-time going back to 1874. We've never had more than 3 90-degree days in the month of May. Tomorrow could be, at PDX, tomorrow could be day 3. So it's really looking increasingly likely that we're going to shatter some of the all-time heat records for the month of May. All right, with that said, here we go. We'll go 92 tomorrow. Mostly sunny and hot. Look for a cumulus cloud late in the day toward the evening. Just keep apprised as to what's going on with at least that spotty storm chance setting up Sunday night through Monday into Monday night. I'm forecasting some cloudiness on Monday because of that and lowering the temperature to 87. The shower chance on Tuesday is looking pretty slight, but what I was watching that made me just throw it out there hasn't really disappeared. So we'll keep an eye on the rain chance into Tuesday. Again, we may not get anything. Wednesday, we're back to sun. Look at that, 88, 92, 88. Some of the modeling is going 90 on Friday, and then eventually taking cooling off going into that weekend. I will tell you, starting Sunday into that following Monday, so the week after this, all of the modeling gets rid of the heat and brings us much cooler, more comfortable weather, again, after we get through this coming week. All right, that's your update for this Saturday. We'll keep an eye on what happens tomorrow night into Monday. If you haven't hit subscribe, please do so. It helps me out. Share the word. I appreciate that. And I hope my mic worked. I didn't feel like putting on a collared shirt. We'll talk to you soon.